Continuing with practice 1, card 8621, let's see how exercise 11 goes. It is like this: 1 over b squared minus 7b plus 10 plus 1 over b minus 2 equals 2 over b squared minus 7b plus 10. Okay. This looks a little bit more complicated, because how are we going to find the LCD? Well, before we get stressed or anything, we might recognize this denominator as a trinomial, right? It's a trinomial with a quadratic term here. So what do we do with them? We can always try to see if they can be factored. Now, are there two numbers that multiply together give me 10 and added together give me negative 7? Well, those are negative 2 and negative 5. Cool, that's pretty good, because b minus 2 is a factor here, and it appears here too, so that's gonna make our lives simpler. This is exactly the same denominator as this, meaning we can factor it in the same way, like that. Now, we need to ask ourselves, what is the LCD? Well, the least common denominator is going to be a multiple of all the denominators. What is a common multiple of every denominator? Of course, it's going to have b minus 2 because it appears everywhere, but it also needs to be a multiple of b minus 5. So think about this for a second. B minus 2, is this a multiple of this? Of course, it's just the same b minus 2 multiplied times b minus 5. Is this a multiple of this? Yes, of course, it's just this times 1, and same here. So we found the LCD. Now we're going to multiply both the left and the right side of the equation times the LCD, but we gotta be careful because we have many parentheses. Okay. So b minus 2 times b minus 5, big parenthesis, 1 over b minus 2, b minus 5, plus 1 over b minus 2, and on the right side, b minus 2 times b minus 5 times 2 over b minus 2, b minus 5. Okay, so now we're going to apply the distributive property very, very carefully, meaning all this times this, times 1 is just b minus 2 times b minus 5 over the denominator, which is b minus 2 times b minus 5, and now plus distributive property, this times this numerator, b minus 2, b minus 5, over this denominator, b minus 2. And same thing on the right side. All these times 2, 2b minus 2, b minus 5, over this denominator, b minus 2, b minus 5. Okay, that may look complicated, but it's not, because everything is going to cancel out. This b minus 2 cancels out with this b minus 2, and this b minus 5 cancels out this b minus 5. So when we have exactly the same thing on top and bottom, that's just a 1. And now, here, let's see, b minus 2 cancels out this b minus 2 because they are factors, and the only thing that remains is b minus 5. Good. Now let's see the right side of the equation. Again, this b minus 2 cancels out this b minus 2, and this b minus 5 cancels out this b minus 5. What remains? just a 2. Okay, things are getting clearer now. Let's remove this parentheses. That's just 1 plus b minus 5, and that equals 2. Now 1 minus 5, that's negative 4 plus b equals 2. And we're just going to isolate the variable, which is b. How are we going to do that? Adding 4 on both sides, so b equals 6. One more thing. We now need to check if our solution was right. So we're going to take the original equation and plug the answer we got to see if it makes sense. On the left we have 1 over 6 squared minus 7 times 6 plus 10 plus 1 over 6 minus 2, and is that equal to 2 over 6 squared minus 7 times 6 plus 10? Okay, let's simplify those multiplications and exponents. 6 squared, that's 36. 7 times 6 is 42 plus 10. Then 1 over, well, this is just 4, and 36 minus 42 plus 10. Okay, let's simplify those even more. 36 plus 10, that's 46. 46 minus 42, that's 4, happily. Is that equal to 2/4? Of course, 1/4 and 1/4 is 2/4, and that equals 2/4. So that tells us that the solution we found was right.